Conflict is inevitable. It doesn't matter who you are or how much you try to avoid it, disagreements and confrontations will arise in your life. What separates individuals isn't if they face conflict, but how they handle it when it appears. Most people follow predictable patterns. Alpha males attempt to dominate and control. Beta males usually retreat or concede. And others navigate somewhere between these extremes. But what about Sigma males? Sigma males are a breed apart when it comes to handling conflict. They don't follow the typical societal script, nor do they adhere to conventional rules of engagement. While many might react impulsively, raising their voice, defending their stance, or retreating from confrontation, Sigma males operate on a completely different frequency. On the surface, they appear calm and detached, but underneath that composed exterior and a calculated mind assessing every angle, their approach is deliberate, methodical, and, most importantly, unpredictable. And that unpredictability is what makes them formidable in any conflict. Their strength doesn't lie in brute force or aggressive posturing, it lies in their ability to think several steps ahead, all while maintaining their composure. This unique approach allows them to resolve conflicts with strategies that most people never see coming. Let's explore how Sigma males handle conflict and why their methods are so effective. Below are 6 unconventional ways they navigate confrontation and why they often come out on top. 1. The power of silence, turning quiet into a strategic weapon. When faced with conflict, most people feel compelled to speak up. Whether to defend their position, justify their actions, or argue their point, there's a natural tendency to fill the air with words. The silence can feel unbearable, but Sigma males don't share this need. Instead of rushing to speak, they weaponize silence. Why silence works? For Sigma males, silence is not a passive act. It's a deliberate strategy. While others scramble to explain themselves or launch verbal attacks, the Sigma male remains quietly observant. This approach accomplishes several critical objectives. Time to think. Instead of reacting emotionally, they use the silence to assess the situation and plan their response. Psychological discomfort. Silence can make others uncomfortable. In confrontational situations, people often reveal more than they intended when faced with an unresponsive opponent. Maintaining control. By remaining silent, Sigma males avoid saying things they might regret or that could escalate the situation. How it plays out. Imagine a heated argument. One person is ranting, raising their voice, and becoming increasingly agitated. Meanwhile, the Sigma male sits calmly, offering no verbal response, just a steady, unwavering gaze. The emotional energy in the room shifts. The person who's speaking begins to question themselves. They wonder, why isn't he reacting? Did I say something wrong? This psychological tension often leads the other person to back down or reveal vulnerabilities that the Sigma can later use to their advantage. Key takeaway. In a world where everyone feels the need to have the last word, the Sigma male understands that sometimes the most powerful statement is no statement at all. 2. Letting others self-destruct. The art of patience. Another hallmark of the Sigma male's conflict resolution style is their ability to let others self-destruct. Rather than engaging in a heated exchange, they often step back and allow their opponent's emotions to work against them. Understanding human nature. When people are angry or emotional, they tend to make mistakes. They say things they shouldn't, reveal their insecurities, or contradict themselves. Sigma males understand this and recognize that sometimes the best strategy is to do nothing and let their opponent implode. Real-life examples. In the workplace, a Sigma male might document every interaction with an aggressive coworker while remaining calm and professional. Eventually, the coworker's inappropriate behavior becomes evident to others, leading to their downfall without the Sigma lifting a finger. In personal relationships, during a disagreement, they allow the other person to keep talking until they expose their true intentions or contradict themselves, making it clear who's in the wrong. Why it works. Patience is a rare trait in conflict. Most people want immediate resolution or validation. By waiting and watching, Sigma males gain the upper hand with minimal effort. Key takeaway: sometimes the best way to win a conflict is to let the other person defeat themselves. 3. Psychological tactics: playing the long game. The most dangerous moves in any conflict aren't the obvious ones, they're the subtle, psychological tactics that go unnoticed until it's too late. Sigma males excel at this form of mental chess, a master of subtlety. Rather than confronting issues head-on like an alpha or treating like a beta, the Sigma male employs strategies that work beneath the surface. They might ask questions that create doubt. Instead of arguing, they pose questions that make their opponent second-guess their position. Mirror behavior: by subtly mimicking someone's tone or body language, they create a psychological mirror, forcing the person to confront their own behavior. Pace and lead: they match the emotional state of their opponent, then gradually guide them toward a calmer, more rational state. Strategic vulnerability: another tactic they use is strategic vulnerability. They might share just enough personal information to disarm their opponent without compromising their position. This can create a sense of trust or lower the other person's defenses, making it easier to resolve the conflict on the Sigma's terms. Key takeaway: the Sigma male's psychological tactics are about shifting the dynamics of the conflict subtly and effectively. 4. The strategic walk away: knowing when to step back. Not every conflict needs to be fought to the bitter end. Sometimes, the most powerful move is to walk away. Sigma males understand this better than most: the power of departure. Walking away in about avoidance, it's a strategic decision. It allows the Sigma male to diffuse tension. Leaving the situation can prevent an argument from escalating further. Gain perspective: distance provides clarity, allowing them to return to the conflict later with a fresh perspective. Disrupt opponents: an opponent expecting a confrontation is left unsettled when the Sigma male calmly exits without engaging. Impact on others: the sudden departure creates a psychological tension that lingers. The other person is left replaying the situation in their mind, questioning their own approach and wondering what the Sigma male is planning next. Key takeaway: true strength isn't about staying in every fight, it's about knowing when to walk away. 5. Remaining neutral: staying above the fray. In conflicts, most people take sides, often aligning with one camp or another. But Sigma males excel at remaining neutral, observing from a distance without being pulled into the chaos. Why neutrality matters: objective perspective. By not taking sides, they can see the situation more clearly and identify solutions others miss. Maintaining independence: they avoid being tied to any one group, preserving their autonomy and credibility. The mediator role: Sigma males often act as mediators, helping opposing sides see each other's perspectives. Their neutrality makes them trusted by all parties, even in heated disputes. Key takeaway: sometimes the most powerful position in a conflict is the one that stands above it all. 6. Acknowledging, then acting, agreeing without changing course. One of the most disarming tactics Sigma males use is agreeing with their opponent, then continuing to do exactly what they intended. This approach leaves others feeling perplexed and powerless. Why it works: disarms opposition. Agreeing with someone diffuses their argument, making it harder for them to continue fighting. Maintains control: by acknowledging the other person's point without changing course, the Sigma male retains control of the situation. Conclusion: conflict is inevitable, but the way Sigma males handle it sets them apart. Through silence, patience, psychological tactics, strategic retreats, neutrality, and disarming acknowledgement, they navigate confrontations with a level of mastery that few can match. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.